this is Irishura. I wanted to talk to you about some of my fears. You know, we all had childhood fears, but mine was a little bit different. When I was little, I used to believe that there were oceans right beneath our feet, and that some night while I was sleeping, perhaps, a walrus would come burrowing from beneath the floor and crawl out from under my bed and eat me. And I was off every time I go to the bathroom when I was a child. I would check the toilet for sharks. I was terrified of sharks. I used to have a fear that if I was in the bathroom alone, a whale would come pummeling through the wall. I was terrified of sea animals when I was a child. I still am very terrified of whales. I think they're beautiful, but they're also very frightening. Let's see. I was also afraid to lie on my back on the floor because I was afraid a big shark like a megalodon would come up out of the floor and swallow me whole. So I also, to this day, I'm still afraid of E.T. I find him, even though I know he's the good guy, I still find him rather I don't know, frightening. A lot of it's just the shape of his head. It's just so odd. I actually saw a man at work the other day who literally looked like E.T. He had a long and, not very long, but relatively long neck. And he had kind of an odd-shaped head. It frightened me, actually. And I love Sesame Street since I was a child, but I was always afraid at night. Do you remember Telly, the monster that was purple who had horns on his, not like devil horns, but like honking horns on his head? I used to be terrified that if I slept with my feet down by the bed, Telly would come up and grab me and eat me. But I wasn't afraid of him in the daytime, just at night. But I was terrified, mostly of walruses, that they would come up, like I said, from underneath my bed and grab me and eat me. I am frightened. You know, my godmother is very spiritual, and she believes that. I know, a lot of people from what I call the old order. They don't believe that that animals have spirits, but I do, and my godmother believes that animal spirits inhabit the earth. They're all around us. So if that's true, then there's a megalodon swimming around here. That's terrifying. And there's, a T-Rex walking about, and a mammoth, and it just frightens the devil out of me to think about that. Especially at night when I'm, that Wii game called Endless Ocean. I love that game, but I can't play it at night because of the whales. They look so realistic. I have the remade version, the updated version, and the whales look so realistic. I can't play it at dark because I'm so terrified. They're like beautiful monsters. I just can't handle it. My godmother is a professional scuba diver, and she and her husband used to make videos for scuba diving instructors and stuff, and it was really neat. But they have no fear of these animals. My godmother decorates her whole house with whales, and it just freaks me out. I love them, but they're terrifying. But I don't know. I just thought I'd tell you some of my fears. That's all. Have a good night.